Good morning and welcome back with Final Fantasy XIV Y4 Arts. You already know. Let's get to it. Oh, excuse my reading. These accents with the dialogue is a little weird. The Frantamone is upon us, the White Feast, and the Vandu rejoice in this carnage. Hear me, Chief Sanu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isle and made a gift of them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet it still not need be this way, Chief Sanu. We have the power to strike down this impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Moats against the tempest, in vain do they struggle. Yet who is Sanu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Trentum can turn to Ponte. Very well, Netherlings. When you are ready, tell Zondu scouts what manner of island you require and they guide you to it. We shall not fall, Chief Sanu, and that you have my word. Come, Mio, let us see how Sid's preparations are progressing. One sec. Okay. And away we go. All Ishgardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition, and I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured, we've chains to spare, every link forged by the manufactory's master craftsmen. If you have any lingering doubts as to the strength, know that they were originally intended to blind dragons, and were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. Then all remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers who actually be doing the fighting. Yo, let Wedge know when your party is assembled. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. I don't like it one little bit, but I can't help being excited all the time. So tell me, yo, are you ready to hunt the white well? After you, then, yo, all aboard. Ooh. Sorry about the wait. Sometimes it'd be like that. Time to wake up. I keep that alarm on just so I don't wake up in the afternoon. Been doing that for a year now. I highly recommend. It's a lot better to get up in the morning than in the afternoon. This wait. Hey, there we go. 20 minutes later. Just need a tank. Ooh, I like the song. That is so cool. Right. That was a dope boss fight. Hell yeah. It's two left.
Warrior light, beloved Eidolon, all made one. Darkness, like to none known. Hearken, receive blessing small.
Hello.
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him. How many times does this make, Warrior of Light? Ah, how much you have grown, far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
She has what we seek.
That she does. The key to Azizla and the secrets of Alag.
God damn it.
I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
My thanks to you, Asien. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck. Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare. Ha 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 ha! her deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
Oh, that's cool as shit. What? The fuck? Forgive me, yo. Had I known what was happening mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for we yet live, and we know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. Fly. I can fly. Okay. Alpha node seems to. Oh wait, upgrade those. Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal, and prevented the Vanu's lands from being consumed in so doing. The Sundu, at least, shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let us go and inform Chief Sandu of our victory. Sid and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise. Besides, man, the way they speak in this game is like... takes some getting used to.
Wait, something is amiss.
At least in terms of reading.
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once! And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken. Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
The Warrior of Light? She who bested Van Baelsar?
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well. Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. "'Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
I actually get his perspective. I don't think it justifies the means, but
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
they seem to be targeting the wrong people, i.e. this group doesn't even support Bismarck.
Where did that come from?
Take cover!
Fucking badass.
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
We shall meet again, Warrior of Light. On that you have my word.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azisla. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald. There is Zos Galvas in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be the Legatus of whom the Centurion spoke. Ah, forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friends may have run afoul of Imperial forces as well. I have yet to apprise Chief Sanu of all that as it could, but once I have, we will rejoin you at the airship. Ah, the armor? I had it sent here as a precautionary measure. From where? Manufacturing. Alright. Thank the 12-year Olivia. When the battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alphinaud. Wait, what in seven hells happened out there? First, the Archbishop turns up with an Ascian in tow, and now the goddamn Emperor pays us a visit. What is this, a procession of notable bastards? Who's next? The Keeper of the Seventh Bloody Gate? No one is so notable, Master Garland. I am happy to report that the Zondu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Zondu sends his warmest regards, yo. There's much talk of westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zondu were taken entirely unawares and wisely chose to offer no resistance. I sense they have no more to fear from the Emperor for the present. At least, had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, Zondu would have already been leveled. Plainly, Varys is only interested in researching Azlea. Speaking of which, if you've all ready to continue the chase, the Enterprises as well, shall we? Oh, look at little Zid. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emanated by the key. If Azlea lies in that direction, we'll find it. The Solel may have led on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them, you'll see.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again, least of all under these circumstances.
Again. Oh.
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sas Junius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. It was his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Good philosophy.
My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizlar should be.
Hold on, everyone! Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that... Allagan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Wait, the same Allagan from the Crystal Towers? I'll have to check.
Some sort of barrier!
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the artillery propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
You know, I really hope we're not taking the barrier down for the Emperor or the Archbishop and the Asians. I have a feeling. Heck, we And we'd barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. I can only presume these Solal passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. Assuming Sid's correct, and I have no reason to think that he is not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Azalea. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have every convene at the seat of the Lord Commander that we might discuss how to best proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsman when you're arriving, and he will show you in. Okay. Yeah. Alright. It looks like we're about to start a new arc. Probably gonna call it soon. How long have I been streaming for? Oh, that's an hour. We'll make this less.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allagans, and we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing two galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue. pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
Okay. Welcome back, yo. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? So you finally arrived at Alzlia, only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier. Typical. But it's not all bad news. I made progress in search of our friends. Don't worry, or you'll get to Alzlia yet. Alright. I'ma call it here. We will continue either later this morning or this afternoon. Thanks for waking up with me, and I'll see you in the next one.